Hey finishers, this is Alex here.
And this is Ashley,
keeping you in the loop.
Just as the song says, Jesus is the reason for the season. Christ is the reason that we celebrate Christmas Day. This year, we're blessed to have Christmas fall on a Sunday. So come, join us for our Christmas worship experience on Sunday, December 25th at our regular 10 a.m. service, and be ready to celebrate Jesus.
Isn't it awesome to know that we serve a big God? Not only do we serve Him, but He calls us His friend. Because God, our friend, is big and is calling us to do big things in the kingdom in 2012, we are required to think big. Finishers Church, this is the theme for the 2012 year. Think big. Proverbs 23:7 states, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." Finishers Church, let's make sure that we remember to think big in order to advance the kingdom of God in the 2012 year. For the first time, we are celebrating and bringing in the new year together as a church family. There's been a slight change of plans, however, when it comes to our New Year's celebration. It'll now start at 8 p.m. and go to 9:30. This allows people time to go home and rest so they can be ready for the 10 a.m. service the next morning. However, if you still want to get together with your fellow finishers and bring in the new year, don't be worried. There'll be enough opportunities of people at the church who are going to have small gatherings at their house, and you can bring in the new year with them.
There is a big need for volunteers to serve in our hospitality ministry as ushers and greeters for our Sunday morning service, special services, and events. For more information on how to assist in these areas, see Deaconess Brenda Ellis or just send an email to hospitality@finisheschurch.org.
Have you ever wanted to learn more about Finishers Church? Have you ever wondered what it meant to have the spirit of a finisher? Or how you can effectively be a part of the vision that God has set forth for this house? Well, if you missed the new member orientation workshop in December, don't worry about it. There's another new member orientation workshop being planned for January, with the date to be announced later on in the week. If God has sent you to be a part of Finishers Church, know that you're here for a reason, and now we need your help.
There are over a dozen ways that you can help Finishers Church as we strive to advance the kingdom of God and be effective in changing lives.
To find out more information on current and future ministries, you can find a full list on finisherschurch.org, where there are ministry descriptions and contact information. Now, if you weren't here for last week's message,
take a quick look at what you've missed.
God gets into trouble because God is omnipresent. Let the church say omnipresent.
Omnipresent.
Omnipresent means that God is everywhere.
Yes, Lord.
And so it's not so much that God gets into trouble because He finds trouble, but everything happens on God's territory. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. This is what David says, Lord, where can I go from your spirit? I mean, Lord, listen, because some of us, listen, see, y'all, listen. Some of us have been trying to escape the presence of God. You know, listen, you know when you commit certain sin, you try to get way away from where God is. And you know, some of us will believe that sometimes we commit sins that God can't see. Lord, you ain't looking now, all right? Just come on, just, you know. That's why some of us don't come to church no more. Don't even go by the church. Lord, I done some big sin. You try inviting people to church. Well, I ain't living right, and I don't really want to come to church till I'm living right. Well, where do you think God been this whole time?
Just a friendly reminder. Keep checking for updates on the newly designed finisherschurch.org website, which is still being worked on. Don't forget you can also give online and be on the lookout for the new Finishers Church online store coming to you soon.
And for more videos, check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/finisherschurch. And also, don't forget to add us on Facebook at facebook.com/finisherschurch.
Now that concludes this week's episode of In the Loop. Now finishers, rise to your feet and get excited because it's offering time!